I've never been so close to an angel. I've never seen her type before. Can't believe I'm falling so hard for a woman. I'm crushed.
Welcome to the Hit List Show. I'm your host, Zine. In today's show, we have three special guests. We have CEO and president and founder of this Respek wear clothing line, Jovan Stroop. We also have Telem Center for the African Child, Diana Musa, and one of her campers. And today's musical talent, we have the lovely songstress, Azania. So tune in and keep it locked on the Hit List Show. Welcome back to the Hit List Show. Today's guest, we have CEO and designer, Jovan Stroop. Welcome, Jovan.
Thank you. How are you?
So tell us about your clothing line and what's your inspiration?
Basically, the name of the clothing line is This Respek Wear. The name kind of relates to the designs. The designs, it takes a while for people to get some of them. Like respect, you have to earn it.
Right.
And I kind of draw my inspirations from a lot of things that people walk past. So something that you might walk by and not really think about, I try to focus that and put the imagery onto a t-shirt. Right. I feel like fashion is kind of like the best way to express yourself. So I try to be different and outside the box with most of my designs.
Absolutely. So when did you start your clothing line?
Truth be told, I started in 2005 just with a simple design, which we see right here, which is the Do Not Feed the Pigeons. It kind of, I was going through a little something, so I decided to put it on the shirt, and people liked it, and I started making designs from there.
And have you done any upcoming shows for the spring or the summer?
We did LA Fashion Week last year. We're working on a couple of shows for the spring and summer, really focusing on finishing the production and everything. We have, right now, all the shirts are available on online at www.thisrespectwear.com. And we get into a couple of different stores in Harlem, LA, and working on a couple of different projects as well.
Great. So I'm excited to see this clothing. Today, our guest has brought some models for us. So let's start with a fashion show.
Sounds good to me.
Great. So let's see some of your fashion.
All right. The first design we have is my man John, rocking the You Kill Hip Hop. I didn't do it. You did. This is focused on, music has changed a little bit, and yeah. So you can read into the shirt. Second. We got my man Kid Black, rocking the This Respek Wear cardigan with the This Respek Wear t-shirt underneath with the This Respek Wear jeans.
All right. Really nice. Ooh, and the next model.
The next one we have is Millie Dread with the Good Life t-shirt, specialty for the women. We have my man Roy, rocking the Urban Nerds. And then we try to do it from corporate to street, with a combination of both.
Now this looks like a popular shirt.
Yeah, with the Urban Nerds.
Very nice.
Then my man RJ,
Superstar.
doing the Jet Setters.
Very nice.
You can find all these shirts at online, www.thisrespectwear.com. It's coming to a store near you. Atmos in Harlem, a couple stores in LA. That's about it.
Very nice. Very nice. Love it.
Appreciate it.
So thank you again, Jovan, for coming. And again, just let everyone know how we can find you.
www.thisrespekwear.com.
And we look forward to seeing your upcoming line this summer.
And you can also call your local clothing stores and tell them you want those clothing in the stores ASAP.
All right. We'll be back. Welcome back to the Hit List Show. Today, our next guest is from the Telem Center for the African Child, founder and President Diana Musa. Welcome, Diana.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So now tell us about Telem.
Telem was founded last year, January. Telem Center for the African Child is a nonprofit based in New York. We are focused on creating opportunities for children of African descent to celebrate their heritage, learn about their cultural history, shared traditions, and create communities of support for themselves to share some of the same difficulties they have in assimilating to the larger American culture. Maybe they're being teased at school for their names, their look, or mommy comes to after school to pick them up and they have the big baby sister on the back. Whatever issues they might be negotiating for being African in America, and mostly in the larger New York City metropolitan area. A way for them to share some of these struggles they are having, but also just to celebrate our food, our music, our history. Our signature program is Telem Camp. It's a 3-day camp during the summer. This year it's going to be mid-July. We haven't decided on a location yet, but that's going to be soon up on our website, www.telemcenter.org. It's a 3-day overnight camp. We take about 50 to 75 kids of African descent. We have African dance classes, we have different workshops. We're going to be doing sewing, exploring different African fabrics. We try to have African volunteers as the counselors so they can show the kids, this is me, I went to school here, I went to this college, to show peer models that they can emulate. And with me, I have Atanisha Sharif, who went to the first Telem camp last year.
One of your campers, awesome.
Hi.
So how was your experience at camp last year?
It was fun. We went to Club Getaway. It was my first time there. They had so many different fun activities that I never did before. We went zip lining, we went bungee jumping. Yeah, we went hiking. Then we did so many things, and then we had dances every night. We had so many food. It was just an amazing time.
Wow.
For the best 3 days of the year.
And I know, especially being from African descent and experiencing things that maybe a lot of the campers haven't experienced before. How did did you find it difficult doing some of the camp activities?
No, not at all. It was very simple. They had directions. They had people with you at all times to help you out. So there was no problems. It was really fun and just had a blast with it.
So you look forward to camp this summer?
Yeah.
So Diana, tell me, like, when you started this program, who or what was your inspiration to start this program?
Well, a lot of us that founded it, there were about a dozen of us that founded Telem. A lot of us wish there was something like Telem when we were growing up.
Definitely.
A place, it's just like a place for us to come together and talk about what is life like, and it's something you can look forward to every year to reconnect with folks sharing a similar experience. Most of the founders are from West African countries or are just interested in creating opportunities for children of African descent to grow together, to learn together, and enjoy and celebrate their pride in their history. One way, Club Getaway is a camping facility, and so they run number of camps. The way we put our flavor on it is like the games that we teach, the songs that we teach, songs that we play back home, or games that we play back home to give it our own African flavor. Because anybody can go to Club Getaway, but Telem Camp is the camp to be if you're all about Africans.
And I mean, just from experience, I remember growing up and going to camp, and I remember that it enriched my life going to camp. And I hope that the children really get a lot out of this program, and the parents really engage their children to go to camp and be more involved in these programs and activities like this, and I think it helps guide their lives. So I really commend you for what you're doing.
Thank you. And Telem Center for African Child is not just Telem Camp.
Right.
Telem Camp is our signature program. It's our biggest program that we raise funds for. But throughout the year, we have other opportunities for the kids to come together. Last year, we had our teens volunteer with the 92nd Street Y. We had a dance class. We took them to the museum. We tried to. It's not just about celebrating African identity, but it's also like, how do we connect to this new identity that you're forming? It's an African and an American new identity that you're forming. So we're not trying to be just insular. We're trying to celebrate it, develop a really strong pride and a strong sense of self, but we're also very much into like, this is where we're living, this is our life here, and what are the opportunities and what are the cultural experiences we can expose you to. So check us out, telemcenter.org, www.telemcenter.org, and you can also get our camp application and counselor application. We're looking for volunteers to come and be counselors at our camp. So check out our website.
And you're on Facebook too.
We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we have a YouTube channel.
All right.
There are many ways to reach out to us.
All right, so celebrate your culture. Thank you again for coming. Thank you, Diana.
Thank you, Zainab.
And congratulations.
Thanks.
And our next guest is the soulful songstress, Azania.
Summertime, not a cloud up in the sky. I can see our flowers grow in the gardens of my mind. And there we stand as the crowning king and queen, reminiscing on the beauty of our dream. Watching our life on a movie screen together. And I'm loving every scene, romancing while we're dancing. I remember what you said to me. I will give to you, share with you, care for you, be there for you, follow you all of my life. I'll inspire you, admire you, fight for you, be strong and true, loving you all of my life, all of my life. Paradise is where we made our home, gazing at the quiet sea on an island of our own. You and me living in perfect harmony. With you by my side, I feel so free. Living high like angel butterflies together through any kind of weather. Desire, burning fire. I was made for you, and you for me. I will give to you, share with you, care for you, be there for you, follow you all of my life. I'll inspire you, admire you, fight for you, be strong and true, loving you all of my life. If I could fly away there in the clouds, I'd meet you on a star. And if I could rise above to be with you, I would tell you again. I will give to you, share with you, care for you, be there for you, follow you all of my life. I'll inspire you, admire you, fight for you, be strong and true, loving you all of my life. I will give to you, share with you, care for you, I'll be there for you, loving you. I'll inspire you, admire you, fight for you, be strong and true, loving you all of my life. I will give to you, share with you, give for you, be there for you, loving you. I'm dreaming of you, I'm loving you, loving you all of my life, all of my life. I've been watching you all night. I saw you smiling once or twice. Tell me, boy, just what you waiting for? Cause even though you drive me wild, making the first move ain't my style. But I don't like to be ignored. If you're too shy or just too scared to come and talk to me, tell me, how will I know if you don't show you're really man enough for me? You know you better show me a sign, cause you're blowing my mind. If you want me, come and get me, baby. Show me a sign if you wanna be Every time I'm passing by, you turn away and hide your smile. Why? You're acting so confused. You boys are getting kinda lazy. You got me going crazy. Tell me what you gotta lose if you're too shy or just too scared to come and talk to me. Tell me, how will I know if you don't show you're really man enough for me? You know you better show me a sign, 'cause you're blowing my mind. If you want me, come and get me, baby. Show me a sign. If you wanna be mine, you can have me. But you gotta do it, show me a sign, 'cause you're blowing my mind. If you want me, come and get me, baby. Show me a sign. If you wanna be mine, you can have me. But you gotta do it right. Now let me tell you something. I've been standing here all night. You've been watching me. But when I turn to you, you just turn around. See, I've been waiting so long to feel this way about someone. I'm tired of playing these games. Baby, you're driving me insane. Show me you're really man enough. You better step right up. You got to move your stuff. You gotta step right up and show me a sign. You got to step right up. You got to move your stuff. You got to step right up and show me a sign. You got to step right up. You got to move your stuff. You got to step right up and show me a sign. You got to step right up. You got to move your stuff. You got to step right up and show me a sign. Woo! To step right up. Move your stuff. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, hey, whoa. Show me a sign. Whoa, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Show me a sign. Oh, hey. Yeah, yeah.
With the lovely Azania. Welcome, Azania.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for performing for us today. It was wonderful, spectacular.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm originally from Sierra Leone, West Africa. My parents are from there, and I was born in Boston. I grew up in Madison, Wisconsin, and then I went to live in Switzerland for about 20 years. So now I speak French, but all of that time, I mean, I started singing when I was about 6 in church and choirs at school, and then moved on to working with bands when I went to Switzerland and did classical voice training. I was working in the studio. I was working with rock bands, reggae bands, DJs, disco bands. That just did a whole lot, and I was lucky to be welcomed here in New York very well 9 months ago. I was privileged and really honored to sing for the president of Sierra Leone recently, and Tony Blair was there. Yeah, that was wonderful. So I'm feeling good about the future. Yeah.
And you know, to be able to be a musician and have a voice like that is truly a gift. So who are some of your musical inspirations? Who inspired you? You know, what made you think that music is just what you want to do for the rest of your life?
Whitney Houston.
Wow.
Period.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think she was an inspiration for many of us growing up. She was an inspiration for me, and I mean, she would be blessed to see. I saw your rendition of one of her songs online, and it was awesome. It was
Thank
awesome.
you.
What song was that again?
That was I Want to Dance with Somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was my favorite song too by Whitney, and may she rest in peace. But You know, I think it's a blessing to be able to sing like that. It is truly a gift from God. So,
Yes.
you were just awesome.
Thank you.
Tell us some of the projects that you have coming up.
Right now I'm working on my album. It's going to be a debut album, solo. And it's going to be out probably in the spring. So just very, very soon.
And what's the title of your album?
To be seen. To be seen. But tentatively right now it's looking ahead.
And what would be one of your favorite songs off that album? Or
Yesterday.
Yesterday. And what's Yesterday about?
Yesterday is not that happy, but I like it. It's really when you're almost at the end, really about to end your relationship, and you've tried to work things out, and you've taken a bit of distance, come back, tried to see how you could work it out, and it's just not working. Yeah. And it's that moment of desperation when the person is just about to walk out the door.
And I imagine many men and women can relate to that. So that should be a wonderful song.
So it's really just like, can we try again? Yeah. Can you give me one more chance to make you happy? Yeah.
I'm sure we all look forward to that song, because today you were really wonderful. And
thank you.
Let the public know how we can find you online.
Okay. Well, it's very easy. It's www.azania.com. So it's written AZANIA.com. And if you go on YouTube, you can just type in Azania, you'll find me. Facebook, same thing, Azania Music. Twitter, Azania Music. So, but definitely check me out. Visit my website. Come and see me if you're in New York. Definitely come and see me. Sometime I'll be performing more and more. And it's exciting. That's awesome. This is a good year.
Now let me ask you, are there any people that you would like to work with in the future? Any musical, whether it's in soul, rock, pop, hip hop, any people that you look forward to working with in the future? And how do you plan on getting
good
there?
question. That's a very good question. The first person that came to mind, because I love her lyric writing, and the melodies are always interesting, I find, is Adele. I know she's awesome. #1 right now, so it's easy to say, but really, I mean, I remember her from 2009. She opened for Jill Scott in Switzerland.
Wow.
And already I was like, whoa,
And she has African roots also.
Does she really?
I read somewhere online that Adele is part African. I think she's part Senegalese, I believe.
Really?
And Caribbean, so you have that sister.
Okay, I'm learning something here.
Voice too, yes. Any other artists?
I think I would love to be able to compose with Alicia Keys, or to have her compose something, because she has such a good ear. When she composes for people, she can always really get into their world, and compose something very soulful and beautiful. Now, and I love the piano too. So
I didn't get a chance to ask you, what are some of the shows and concerts that you've done so far in the past, let's say past 2 or 3 years, if you can?
Past 2 or 3 years? Well, if we could just take the broad spectrum, because I really have done hundreds of concerts over a long time, but I would say some that come to mind, like on TV in Paris.
Wow.
That was
how was that?
That was fantastic. It's basically the equivalent of American Idol for the States. It was the first French equivalent of that, and I won. And yeah, thank you. But that was amazing. Also, Montreux Jazz is a famous festival in Montreux, Switzerland, and that was fantastic as well. There were very, very big names that that
Yeah,
perform on those stages. So
I see that you must have a strong following, especially in Europe. But now she's here in New York.
I'm
so,
here.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Yeah. So I think that's really awesome that all these things that you're doing, and we hope that you become like a Whitney Houston and Alicia Keys and all these other phenomenal black women out there, and we look to you to be one of our future role models. And I just think I take my hat off to you for what you're doing. I especially respect you because you are of African descent and you are from my homeland also, Sierra Leone. So I think that's I'm looking up to you as an idol also, like just as many other young black women out here. So again, thank you for being here today. If anybody you want to shout out or just give special thanks to,
I give special thanks to you.
Oh, thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much. This is a
so
wonderful
much.
opportunity, and I appreciate your support and encouragement.
Thank you. And we look forward to having you back on our show.
Absolutely.
And hopefully a concert this spring or summer. And again, just let the crowd know how we can find you, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, everything.
All right. I will, yeah. I think I will start with my main website, which is azania.com. So azania.com. Come check me out. Talk with me. You can send me an email. You can just write on my message board and fans. Or of course, you're welcome to join me on Facebook or Twitter. My name is Azania Music on those. So I look forward to hearing from you all.
And again, thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to the Hit List Show. We'll be back. Tune in next time.
I've never been so close to an angel. I've never seen her type before. Can't believe I'm falling so hard for a woman, and crushed so bad it knocked me off my feet. Don't wanna give my heart to a stranger. Don't wanna make the same mistake twice. This love game that we play is so dangerous. So be careful what you wish for. I never thought I'd fall in love again. I took that heartbreak. Put your hands in the air if you've ever been down that road. Say, oh, I believe in love. Oh yeah. Say, oh, I believe in love. Oh yeah. A look in her eyes set things in motion. One smile you feel like melting away. Tell yourself that was the last time, and love steal your heart away again. Mama said never talk to a stranger, 'cause no matter if the heart is no game. Things you do for love are amazing. Don't try to ask me right, it's human nature. I never thought I'd fall in love again. I took that heartbreak. Put your hands in the air if you've ever been down that road. Say, oh, I believe in love. Oh yeah. Say, oh, I believe in love. Oh yeah. Look in her eyes, make you believe in love. Oh, look in her eyes, 'cause I believe in love. Oh, look in her eyes. I never thought I'd fall in love again. I took that heartbreak in her eyes. Put your hands in the air, been down that road. They say, oh, I believe in love. Oh yeah. Say, oh yeah. I believe in love. Oh yeah. Say, oh, I believe in love. Oh yeah. Say, oh, I believe in love. I believe in love. matter the weather, still believe.